If you're out protesting for a couple of hours wearing hijab, you have to go all the way and spend an afternoon running errands wearing niqab. You can't side with the people who ruthlessly oppress women without at least getting a taste of what you're supporting. Well, now that summer is here on the Hamas backing, college protesters have dispersed back to their summer internships at Goldman Sachs. I thought it might be a good time to say this. I actually admire youthful idealism, and our world would be poor without it. Much like your parents who just wasted 300 grand on that ignorance factory you call a college. Not that I think it's your fault being this poorly educated and morally confused. It takes a village, shitty schools, overindulgent parents, social media, that priest who rubbed lotion on you. But 3 cheers to you for at least having the impulse to seek a cause in something bigger than yourself. It's just that the one you picked, you missed the boat by a fucking mile. But here's the good news you want a cause, 'cause I totally got one for you.
Apartheid, yeah, apartheid. The thing you've been shouting about with Israel for months. Never mind, the Israeli Arabs are actually full citizens. You learned that word from A2 Chang's song and discovered that protest in South Africa, apartheid in the 80s, was a righteous cause. And so it was to this day. When celebrities are asked who is the person they most admire, one name is always the safest choice: Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela.
So naturally, when you heard that Israel was an apartheid state, it gave you such a boner, you literally pitched a tent. You knew how wrong it was when tens of millions of South Africans had been treated like second-class citizens just because of their race. But here's the thing, today, right now, hundreds of millions of women are treated worse than second-class citizens. When you mandate that one category of human beings don't even have the right to show their face, that's apartheid, and it goes on in a lot of countries for the last couple of years. Women in Iran have been saying, take this hijab and shove it, because in 2022, a young woman named Maher was arrested for wearing a mandatory hijab incorrectly and then died in police custody. And now security forces have killed over 500 people protesting their death in this obvious human rights violation. How about defunding those police? Amnesty International says that Iranian authorities are waging a war on women, and that subjects them to constant surveillance, sexual violence and detention. What P. Diddy calls a hotel state in Iran. Me Too isn't a movement, it's what a woman says when another woman says my life sucks. Yasmin Mohammed is a human rights activist who got married off to a Muslim man with fundamentalist views about women. Not exactly uncommon in the Muslim world. He forced her to wear the niqab all the time, including once beating her because she took her hijab off at home because the apartment had a window through which people might see it. And this was in Vancouver. Here's what Yasmin said about failing: it just suppresses your humanity entirely. It's like a portable sensory deprivation chamber, and you are no longer connected to humanity. You can't see properly, you can't hear properly, you can't speak properly. People can't see you,
You can always see them, just little things, passing people on the street and just making eye contact and smiling. That's gone. You're no longer part of this world, so you very quickly just shrivel up into nothing under there. And that's my answer when someone says Islamophobe. Really, feminist? Come on.
There's gotta be a happy medium between a husband making his wife wear almost nothing and a husband making his wife wear a niqab. I know South Africa was bad, but this is happening right now, right into your nose rings. And it's not just the clothes. 15 countries in the Middle East, including Gaza, have laws that require women to obey their husband's laws, not just Harrison Butcher's opinion. And those societies also have guardianship laws, which means a woman needs permission from her husband to work, to travel, to leave the house, to go to school, to get medical attention. Nothing from you. Honor killings where women are murdered by their own fathers and or brothers happen so frequently they can't even have an accurate account of how many. In 59 countries there are no laws against sexual harassment in the workplace, and many have no laws against domestic violence or spousal rape. 20 countries have marry or rapist laws. Multiple societies have laws about what jobs women can and can't do. Make a Barbie movie about that. 30 countries practice female genital mutilation. That's 60 million women alive today or married as children. Kids getting kids direction be a social justice issue of your time. How about from the river? So I hate to have to be the one to break it to your kids, but non-white people can do bad things too. Now I own black racism certainly has been one of history's most horrific scourges. But also it's true that in today's world being non-white means you get away with murder. So good on you kids for following your instinct to protest social injustice. Just remember when it comes to finding a